Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on the lovely Vision of the Seas on our 11-night cruise around the Mediterranean. Today we're in Ibiza in the Balearic Islands, and we're going to get off board today and we're going to share with you Ibiza town and the port area. Enjoy. And the lovely Vision of the Seas is docked in within easy reach of the terminal building. It's just a short 200-yard walk into the terminal building, and alongside her today on the other side of the port is MSC Seaside, and we can see her here, a large grand looking ship, probably carrying around 4,000 or 5,000 passengers, and we've seen her in one of the other ports for our itinerary this week, but always good to see her again. And we do like to bring other brands cruise ships onto the channel, and the MSC Seaside is a excellent example. And here is the simple entrance terminal. Obviously a variety of different shipping lines running services from here. You can purchase your tickets from a variety of different vendors. Perhaps you're getting cruises or ferries to the other Balearic Islands. And there's a nice cafe there where you can get yourself a drink. Perhaps grab and go something. And here we are in Ibiza, getting the port bus down into the main port area. And here is the terminal building, and a variety of different options going on. The queue in front is the taxi queue, and this is the queue for the port bus. Stay tuned. So here we are, the port bus going into Ibiza town from the port terminal. So welcome back cruise fans, and here we are today in Ibiza in Spain. It's one of the smallest Balearic Islands, and we've got the shuttle down to the port, and where you can see the red bus in the distance is where we were dropped off, and where we will pick up the shuttle bus back to the port later on today. And what you can see here is a number of different ferries, fast ferries and standard ferries that clearly take passengers between the various Balearic Islands. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're in Ibiza town, and you can see some of the ferries, the fast ferries that go from Ibiza town, and we're going to take a walk off into the town now and see what we can find. Perhaps go to the top of the hill and see the monastery. So the road is the main road into the town, and it's lined with a variety of different shops that you would expect to see. And so it's quite a large port here in Ibiza town. As you can see, a variety of different ferries and cruise ships further on. Obviously that's Vision of the Seas, that you may be able to see in the distance, and a very pleasant marina. It's quite hot here today. It's about 26-27 degrees, and the sun is quite oppressive, but we will take a look at the rest of the port and some of the shops and things, and we'll take you with us, we hope. So you can see that it's quite a wide, expensive port and marina, and lots of popular fast food chains and shops and bars and cafes along the street. And down the road is a lovely set of restaurants, nice cool areas with umbrellas. and where you can pick yourself up a nice cool beer and something to eat, and some lovely little quaint side streets overlooked by the fort at the top of the hill. And in the marina now, of course, there is a regular shuttle service, fast ferry, and you can see a variety of tall ships and speedboats and various yachts in the front in Ibiza town, and lovely frontages on the houses and higher end shops like Mango and others, and a few bars. And off the main area around the marina, there's a whole bunch of lovely little side streets with little boutiques and souvenir shops and bars, and a lovely outlook and really well maintained. How lovely is that? And little boutiques where you can pick up handbags and sunglasses, etc. And more souvenirs and scarves, and upmarket boutiques, and a lovely boardwalk with a selection of restaurants and cafes and bars, and nicely decorated area. Unfortunately, lots of sellers of rubbish, counterfeit goods and rubbish around, so be aware of that. Don't buy anything from them, it's all counterfeit. So a little bit of a monument here, and the rest of the marina, and obviously people walking up and down and taking a look at the various yachts. And that's my yacht in front, and so I'm glad no one's taking it out for the weekend without my permission, so that's good. And a lovely surround, so, and quite a long walk down here, down this pedestrian area. Looks quite a long way, but obviously a fair number of yachts and boats moored alongside, and some stores selling various items and another cafe. So that's the front in Ibiza town in the marina area. I hope that's been useful. Hope you've enjoyed. Give you an idea of some of the sights that you'll see when you come here. And so the marina itself is really quite pleasant. It's quite a large marina, obviously a number of yachts and tall ships around. Seems it's quite quiet, even though this is a big area. It's quite quiet. I mean, obviously this must turn into a bit of a strip in the evening with lots of club goers, etc. People out enjoying the nightlife. Lots of hotels and touristy type activities going on, but there's the marina. Okay, so the port itself is an absolute melee of ferries and tall ships and little cruisers and yachts, and it's not too bad as a port. It's quite busy, but it's not too bad really. And of course over in the far side you can see the MSC ship and also Royal Caribbean's Vision of the Seas. So we're going to take a trip back now to the ship and enjoy an afternoon on board. So that is Ibiza town. We really only showed you the shopping area, but as you can see, a variety of buildings and restaurants and bars, and it's pretty much the same sort of format all the way around. So hope this was useful, give you an idea, get your bearings, and give you an idea of what to expect when you visit Ibiza and Ibiza town on your cruise. And when you return back to pick up the transfer bus, it's just adjacent to Estación Marítima, the maritime station. And from the maritime station there's the roundabout, and over here on the left hand side are the transfer coaches to take you back to the cruise port. The terminal is quite useful for a variety of different transfers. A number of coach transfers up here on the left, and Club Maritime there, and the drop-off point for the transfer buses are just here. Okay, so over here on the left is the port shuttle run by the local council, and that was €7. And if you turn around just here to the right, you can see a whole line of other coaches that are operating the cruise line transfers, which were €10 for a return trip. So the public areas, the public bus service, €7, the cruise line €10, and that's where you get dropped off and picked up.
It's 3:30, you know. I'm up to the port for an hour.
So we're just arriving back at the port terminal now after spending some time downtown, and it's a lot more peaceful now than it was earlier. Hey cruise fans, and welcome to the port of Ibiza in the Balearic Islands, and we've got off the Vision of the Seas today, and here we are now in the port terminal. It was a lot busier this morning, but most people are off board and in the port today. We've come out of the terminal, and here is the port bus. Port bus is €7 return from here down to the maritime station in the marina in Ibiza town. You can get this right outside. You'll see by the flags there which show port bus. You have the opportunity to walk off the port if you'd like to do so. It is a long walk though. It's a good hour's walk between here and the marina. And here also down on the left hand side, where you can see some people congregating down the bottom, is you can pick up the cruise line transfers, which are €10, and they pick up and drop off in exactly the same spot. So if you want to save yourself some euros, maybe spend on something different, then you can do so. There's a taxi rank here as well, and a taxi will take you essentially wherever you'd like to go. So that's the port bus transfer down to Ibiza town, and the lovely Vision of the Seas is docked in within easy reach of the terminal building. It's just a short 200-yard walk into the terminal building, and alongside her today on the other side of the port is MSC Seaside. You can see her here, a large, grand looking ship, probably carrying around 4,000 or 5,000 passengers, and we've seen her in one of the other ports for our itinerary this week, but always good to see her again. And we do like to bring other brands cruise ships onto the channel, and the MSC Seaside is a excellent example. And as we walk down towards the embarkation point, we can see our friends are there to greet us with some nice cool towels and a refreshing drink, as they do in every port. Okay, so our friends are here with a nice warm welcome, with a nice refreshing drink and a nice cold towel and a nice little seating area, and they're always here, so we're very grateful on our return to the ship. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.